Imagine walking through a city where every camera watches not just your movement, but your face, your mood, your heart rate. Every step is tracked, every action recorded. And that information doesn't go to a security guard. It goes to an algorithm. Welcome to China's surveillance state, powered by artificial intelligence. In this video, we'll uncover how China's AI surveillance system works, how it's changing the daily lives of 1.4 billion people, and why governments across the world are both copying and fearing it. This isn't just about cameras. It's about control, behavior, and the silent evolution of society. China has installed over 700 million surveillance cameras, nearly one for every 2 citizens. But this isn't your average CCTV network. These are real-time AI-powered systems. They don't just record video. They identify faces, detect suspicious body language, monitor crowds, and even predict unrest. And they do it all in seconds. A person flagged by the system can be tracked across an entire city, from subway stations to public parks, without a single human ever getting involved. But the tech goes even further. Facial recognition AI can determine not just who you are, but how you feel. It can detect if you're anxious, angry, stressed, or disengaged. In some schools, AI monitors students' emotional state during class, alerting teachers if a child seems distracted or depressed. In workplaces, some employers use the same system to gauge employee motivation and compliance. This is behavioral analytics at a national scale. And then there's China's infamous social credit system. Every citizen is assigned a score, based on behavior, financial activity, online comments, even friendships. Good score? You get travel perks, discounts, and faster government services. Low score? You might lose access to trains, jobs, even dating apps. AI is what makes this system scalable. No human could ever track 1.4 billion people in real time. But AI can, and it doesn't forget. Imagine being denied a plane ticket because you crossed a red light last week, or being blocked from applying to college because your parents posted something critical about local officials. These aren't conspiracy theories. These are real stories, from real people, inside China. For many, it's not about fear, it's about silence. You don't protest the system, you live within it. And that's exactly how it's designed. In some Chinese cities, police officers now wear AI-powered smart glasses. These glasses scan every face in real time, checking against criminal databases. Meanwhile, AI patrol vehicles roam neighborhoods, scanning license plates, detecting crowds, and reporting anomalies automatically. There's no need to report a problem. The system already knows. And in case you think this is just happening in Beijing, it's not. These technologies are already in use in over 50 cities across China. But China isn't keeping this to itself. It's exporting this technology across the world. Governments in over 60 countries, from Venezuela to Zimbabwe, have purchased Chinese surveillance AI. The appeal? Cheap, fast, effective, and no questions asked. In some cases, Chinese engineers even help install and operate the systems abroad. This isn't just tech. It's digital diplomacy, an invisible empire built on wires and code. Meanwhile, in the West, governments are torn. On one hand, they fear what this technology represents: a loss of privacy, a path to digital authoritarianism. On the other hand, they're watching closely. Because in an age of fake news, mass protest, and rising unrest, predictive control is tempting. Some Western cities have already begun testing AI-based facial recognition systems, especially in airports and crime hotspots. The line between security and surveillance is blurring. Supporters of the Chinese system argue it's efficient. It reduces crime, improves city planning, protects national unity. They say, if you've done nothing wrong, you have nothing to fear. But convenience comes at a cost. The more seamless the control, the harder it is to notice. China's surveillance system raises serious questions about personal privacy, autonomy, and the right to disappear. Is being watched 24/7 the price we must pay for order? Critics ask, who decides what's wrong? Is speaking your mind a threat? Is political disagreement a crime? And once such a system is built, can it ever be dismantled? China's surveillance. AI isn't just watching its people. It's shaping their future. Quietly, efficiently, and permanently. But ask yourself, would you live under a system like this? If it guaranteed zero crime, how much freedom would you give up? For perfect safety? Because once this kind of AI takes root, it doesn't just monitor society, it defines it. In our next episode, we'll explore how China is adapting this same surveillance AI into the military. Building drones that think and weapons that don't wait for human commands. Subscribe now, because the future isn't just digital, it's watching.